All right, I think we're good. Testing, we're good. Testing, we're good. All right, good. All right, y'all, we're back with some more Peak after another break, but I'm told that we don't have a break next week, so good stuff. All right, what do we got, Oda? What do we got? What do you have in store for my boy Brook this week? What fucking horrors do you have in store for my boy Brook? I'm also like have been have I've had my faith renewed that this will still be Usopp's arc after watching one of Morge's new videos. He makes some good points as to why Usopp is still due for some growth, particularly in this arc too. So, yeah, I didn't entirely lose faith before, but it did start to diminish a tiny bit, especially when this flashback started. But faith has been restored. So, with that said, let's get into the chapter. All right, chapter 1186. Once more. Oh man, baby Loki and Ida. Damn, Oda. Who requested this during Elbaf? Damn. Suna Dango. Loki covertly drawing Ida, who is secretly amused by it. That's so adorable, man. That's so adorable. God damn it, Oda. With no author's note. I'm just going to leave us on this like gut-wrenching cover story right here. Damn. Anyway. All right. Back where we left off on Asperia. Brooks Pass, the world government versus Asperia. Don't give up. Winning independence is our only shot at survival. Damn. As they're being shot down by... These look like Cypher Pole agents. Well, they're also accompanied by regular Marines. Meanwhile, oh man, our Brooks just being fucking traumatized. Oh my god. Look at this panel right here. Holy shit. With the fucking spiral in his afro? He like legit can't even process what's happening. We got this guy over here. We got Dami reversied Gunko, or Shuri that's now become Gunko, and then Mars question mark. All right, what do we got? We need a medic, quick. The king is in critical condition. Big bro. Hang in there, big bro. Please, you've gotta. Mars and Emu's right there? Brooke? So, damn. Emu met Brooke before any of the Straw Hats. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Big bro, big bro. Are you a fan, mister? Don't call me mister. Oh, god damn it, man. Look at my boy Brooke. Oh, god damn. Yo, well, I suppose I'll just call you Big Bro. Big Bro. God damn, man. Big Bro, Big Bro. Where's that damn medic? Emu just taking it all in. Damn. This sudden intrusion is quite the inconvenience. Damn. Brooks heard Emu's voice before, too. Brooke, you know that guy is dead already, right? Damn. That guy. Damn. Ah, oh, damn. Look at the pain in Brooke's face, man. You, who are you? What have you done to Princess Shuri? You see, I've watched over Shuri since she was a baby. She's totally incapable of this. There's nothing I don't know when it comes to the princess. Okay. So, Brooke knows this, and he still, like, blamed Shuri, like, way into the future about like Leuven's death, like literally calling her a patricidal princess. I mean, that is technically true, but that also, now I'm thinking, that doesn't necessarily mean he blames her for like his death. Like obviously, yeah, she's the one that killed him, but like not of her own volition. At least Brooke somewhat is aware of that. So let's see. Then tell me, Brooke, did you know that I'm a celestial dragon? This guy wasn't my real father. Did you know that? Don't call him this guy, huh? Wait. Okay. A lot of things are making sense now. Lots of things are making sense now. What if Candle was actually then like seriously talking about Garling when she was saying like, "Oh, I'm like trying to like train my swordsmanship to impress that guy." Dog. Oh my god, if it actually is Garling, I would have called that shit. But let's keep reading because oh my goodness. So, what? You're saying that you've been putting on an act since you were like a toddler, Shuri? Apparently? Maybe? I don't know. This could also be like the possessed, Shuri talking, like her with her personality altered. Kind of like what we saw with Rocks, but anyway, let's keep reading. Anyway. What are you even saying? You are the child of King Leuven. That's a fact. Can you prove that? Can you prove that? That is hilarious. That's irrelevant when it comes to the bond between a parent and child. It isn't. This is life-changing news. I should have been born... I should have been raised as a celestial dragon. These past 16 years were a complete waste. Do you understand how angry that makes me? Okay. Maybe I'll like come up to conclusions at the end of this, because with each new panel, there's more being revealed there are more layers being revealed to this. So she didn't know she was a celestial dragon. She only just found out now, I'm assuming through Emu. Oh my god, dude. What if she's actually the... Okay. Let me not get ahead of myself. All right. And that demand for 1,000 slaves? It isn't true. This guy just didn't want to hand me over. Stop calling him that. This guy was a good-for-nothing king who pointlessly led his people to their doom. Interesting. So they actually demanded Gunko, but did they know? So that has to mean that Candle was like also like a world noble. I don't know. Sorry, let me keep reading. That's why I made him take responsibility. With the king dead, this war can end. But defeat will make our nation a lawless land. That is no longer my concern. All right, now we got this guy. Knight of God, Saint Manmare Grow. Okay, Manmare Grow. So is this what Gunko's like actual biological father, maybe? That is no longer my concern. I remember you now. There was a kid with an afro among Candle's attendants. You weren't allowed to come near me. So, Candle was talking about possibly this guy. Huh? That eye. Okay, so maybe he actually is Gunko's biological father. Damn. We wouldn't normally come all the way to a backwater country like this to retrieve a single brat. But this kid possesses those mismatched eyes. Being born with that trait is truly rare, and the Great One desires them. I didn't awaken it myself, but... What? She might. Thou hast said too much, Grow. Oh, forgive me, Great One. Hey, Shuri. Huh? No, wait. This is just a dream, right? I used to change your diapers. Damn, dude. I know everything about you, princess. You're so patronizing. Shedding tears like that is beyond pathetic. I deserve stronger protection. If I go to the Holy Land now, I won't need you anymore. Damn. Okay, this is all coming from, like, Emu's corruption now, too. Damn. God damn. Look at what my boy Brooke has been through, dog. And also, like, just meeting with the God's Knight, meeting with a God's Knight here, and just Emu just being there. Brooke not even questioning, like, wait, what the fuck is that? But I mean, obviously he's like way too traumatized to give a shit about that right now. But that is kind of funny that Emu's known, or sorry, that Brooke's known about these guys technically. But yeah, so maybe, huh? Interesting. Because this also isn't necessarily implying that he's Gunko's father. They just happen to have the same like physical trait. Being born with that trait is truly rare, and the Great One desires them. I didn't awaken it myself, so there's some inherent power, I'm guessing, with these mismatched eyes that Gunko might have the ability to awaken, or Shuri might have the ability to awaken. And yeah, all Emu has to do is just dummy reverse eye them, and they're just falling into that corruption. But yeah, it would make sense then that she would be saying all of this, and Brooke just being, yeah, fucking heartbroken and not being able to process this. Oh my god, man. Damn. To me, you were always an angel, but now you look like a demon. Gavotte. Oh shit, that's one of Brooke's attacks, or Candle's attacks, whatever. I couldn't protect Big Bro, the man who saved my life. Damn. Oh my god, Bond en avant. So, that's the attack that now Brooke uses, and also that's what gave him his fucking scar. I was waiting for when we would get that moment that Brooke's gonna get that scar, and there it is. And god fucking damn it, dude. His last moments that he thinks that he's alive, and, you know, he's remembering Leuven. He's trying to process, like, all the good memories he has with Shuri, and then he's singing at the end. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel. Of the dead you'll find, only bones get left behind. God damn, dude. God damn, dude. Bones alone, as everyone knows. That's just the way the story goes. Okay, so she really did think that she just killed Brooke right there, I imagine. Commander, Commander, Commander. Commander Brooke, he's awake. It's a miracle. Yep. I'm shocked. A sword went through your head and you survived. It's a miracle it missed your major blood vessels and brain stems. The brain itself. What about the king? Damn. That's kind of funny. He didn't even need a helmet to quote unquote save him. Brooke upscale, man. Brooke stronger than Jarl? Because Jarl also took a sword from a god's knight to the head. And arguably a much stronger god's knight, wait, arguably an absolutely stronger God's Knight, King Harold. But damn, poor Brooke, man. What about the king? I'm not sure how much you remember, Commander. We shouldn't give you too much of a shock. Ugh. No, I want you to tell me. We failed. The king is dead. Damn. An eyewitness saw Princess Shuri boarding a government ship. Most citizens have already fled the country. It doesn't matter where you. It doesn't. Most citizens have already fled the country. It doesn't matter where they go now. They'll be refugees now. Damn. Wah! Commander. Oh no, his wound reopened. Commander, stay with us. Shit. Commander. And yeah. God damn. God damn, dude. God damn, dude. Fucking pour one out for Brooke. Even though he's alive, Jesus fucking Christ, how much shit that he's had to go through. He might actually have the status backstory of all the Straw Hats. Like, him and Robin, they might just be neck and neck now. Because, Jesus. His fucking best friend gets killed by the girl that he raised. And there was, like, some emu bullshit that also occurred in his presence that he was way too even traumatized to register in the moment. And then he gets his fucking scar. And then after that, everything with the Rumbar Pirates. And then after that, 50 years. And then Thriller Bark, Straw Hats getting separated. Back to all of this. Oh my god, dude. My boy Brooke. Damn. Alright. Oh shit, back in the present day now. Alright. Huh, what a flashback, dude. It was only like what, 4 or 5 chapters? Not even, maybe, and the amount of just like the layers that Oda has added to Brooke just through that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy just like till the very end getting like the shittiest hands dealt with him over and over again, just sings to like keep himself like at least some sort of like, or like give himself some sort of like good feeling as he's dying. Oh man. Yeah. So glad he's with Luffy and the gang now, because oh my goodness. Alright, anyway. Back then, I didn't even know what a devil fruit was. The princess seemed so different after the king's murder. It was chilling. She looked just like a demon, but I always thought I was hallucinating. If that was actually real, though, hey, you guys. Yeah, so also just that makes so much sense that he's just like been so fucking traumatized by it that yeah, he like was questioning even like reality then. Like, did he actually see a fucking demon or anything, or is that just like Shuri talking like her quote unquote truth for once? Because also, yeah, he barely had time to register all of it, because then he got the fucking sword through the face. Oh, man. And yeah, that iconic scar. We finally know, man. God damn. Hey, you guys. Damn, poor Brooke. It's like honestly going back and just like watching all of Brooks like flashbacks now, like even like with Laboon and everything, it's gonna hit so much harder just knowing what he's gone through before that. Like this is our boy before that. Damn. All right. Anyway, do you think it's okay if I put my faith in Princess Shuri once more? Interesting. Okay, so I think yeah, when Shuri like saved Brooke and them and like as she was like calling out to him, I think that's the original Shuri that Brooke like somewhat recognized, and maybe like that's the one that he helped raise. Like becoming a God's Knight. Anyway, if she is a victim, then run, Brooke. Is that just because I'm their daughter? I want to save her, Princess Shuri. Damn. Interesting. Dog, they're about to get a fucking God's Knight potentially as like an ally. Please, everyone, lend me your strength. No need to be so formal. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry and smash that ice. I wonder if lightning will do the trick. A radical beam is our best bet. Aw, look at the fucking Straw Hats ready to rally around my boy. I fucking love it, man. It seems like explosives don't work. What should I do? Hey, Brooke, wait up. Oh! Is he just running towards Shuri? Damn. Walrus School Cafeteria. Wow, I'm stuff. That crazy new guy is Elbaf's enemy, right? Huff, huff, then. He's my enemy, too. Hell yeah, I'm overflowing with power. The way I'm feeling right now, I don't think I can lose. Oh, shit. Good stuff, baby. Back to the action. Okay. Now also, because of just like how short that flashback was, I can kind of give it more like leeway, I guess, for it being placed right in the middle of all of this. Anyway, huff huff. Targeting kids. The world government sure plays dirty. Thou art ignorant of the reason, then. Shall I enlighten thee? That's such a crazy reaction from Emu to that specific line of questioning or like accusation. Damn, y'all are fucking shits for targeting kids. And Emu's just like, wait, oh, you don't know why we're targeting kids? Oh, let me fill you in. 800 years ago, the giant race were defeated in a bid to rescue their children. What? The giant race were defeated in a bid to rescue their children. Bro, what? 800 years ago? What are you saying? A few centuries is not nearly enough to change the nature of a race. Okay, wait, let me see where Emu's going with this. Because if I think he's going where I think he's going with this, he's basically saying, like, yeah, their children were their weakness back then, and I'm trying to make sure their children aren't going to be their weakness anymore. But anyway, let's keep it going. Without fail, thine people inevitably bend the knee when thine offspring are taken. Ignorance of the significance of what is occurring ignorance of the significance of what is occurring is irrelevant. History always repeats itself. 'Tis already too late. Thou art all slaves of Mu. You prick. What are you trying to say? Boy, dumbass. Ha ha ha. Aw, shit. Aw, shit. My boy going up against the final boss? Get off, Albaf! Oh! Oh my god! With the Conqueror's hockey too? Dog. I'm sure this probably didn't actually do much to Emu. Like, I'm sure he's going to just shrug it off. But, dog, that's blood or whatever he bleeds, like, coming out of his mouth. That's some damage that Luffy just did. That's some fucking conqueror's hockey that he just put into that. Oh shit, dog. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking 15 out of 10 chapter. Because Jesus Christ, the fucking just emotional roller coaster of everything to just that final panel right there of Luffy finally landing a strike on like the final boss of the series in his like I guess true form that he's been doing like quick work against with Loki and the rest of the gang. Well, I guess not against Loki, but at least the rest of the gang. Damn. Yeah. Fucking fantastic chapter. And yeah, no break next week. Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that all day. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Till next time.